Happy Saturday, everyone. It's Janine from Jannine's Boutique in Kirkwood once again. And as I had mentioned in a Facebook post, I was going to be elaborating on the last video I made, which was about self-love and implementing self-love through taking care of our skin and taking care of our hair and putting on something other than our pajamas and grungier clothes. Well, a friend of mine, her name is Debbie Baumel, and she is a health and wellness coach here in the St. Louis area. She has been instrumental in helping so many people get back their lives through weight loss and through boosting their health in so many ways. And she complimented what she heard of the video, but she said it cut off short because I wasn't aware that on Instagram you could only have minute-long videos. I have since learned how to correct that. But it made me to start to think, because I myself have been going through a transformation of feeling very poorly the past few months. And what it is the culmination of the whole COVID lifestyle and how I haven't been taking care of myself physically through this COVID pandemic situation. I used to eat fresh salads every day because I would go to the local grocery store who had an enormous salad bar. It was actually Dierberg's. I love Dierberg's. And their salad bar is immense. And I would always make a salad for that day and then a salad for the next day. And so I was always getting fresh fruits and vegetables and all the things that are good for us, as well as freshly baked fish that they would cook for you at the Dierberg's. Well, since COVID, of course, Dierberg's closed their salad bar down, and so I wasn't getting fresh salads, and I just wouldn't buy them at the grocery store because perhaps I would make one decent salad and then the rest would go bad. And also, I really like the immense variety that was at the Dierberg salad bar. It just had everything you could ever want. And so I had been feeling very bad, very lethargic, barely able to work a full day, and then I wouldn't do much when I got home. And I realized that I hadn't been taking care of myself. I hadn't been putting the good nutrients into my body. And when I talked to Debbie about this, her idea of self-love, of course, was taking care of the body as well. So I wanted to make this video because I am now implementing those practices back into my lifestyle. My husband is so wonderful. He helps he buys all the groceries that I want and chops it all up for me so that I have it in the refrigerator. And I have a big variety of things that I can make on my salad, and it just makes me feel very good to be getting those fresh, raw fruits and vegetables every single day. And I'm really trying to stick in this pattern of not putting it into my body if it's not good for me. Okay, for everybody who knows me, that does not include wine and a few spirits on occasion. I understand that whole thing, and I think you do too. But as far as my daily process goes, and that pizza that I showed in the Facebook post that I made, that pizza was so divine, and it wasn't made with regular pizza sauce. I used tomato paste. It had no sugar in it. I had 3 different colors of peppers that were sauteed in olive oil and balsamic vinegar with different spices on it. And then, of course, it had a little Parmesan cheese, a little mozzarella cheese. I think I put fresh spinach on there. I'm salivating right now. That pizza was so divine. And it was so good and so rich in savory spices. Look at me. I'm almost spitting on the camera. I'm sorry. Anyway, it was so rich that I could only eat a quarter of the pizza. And so the piece was maybe this big, and I was completely filled when I ate it. So I'm eating less. And I wanted to share that with you because I am finally realizing that becoming a woman of a certain age, that we have to take care of this vessel. It's no longer the vessel of youth. It's the vessel that needs a little effort to be maintained if it's going to keep running at maximum efficiency. It's the same way with a car. So I guess I'm going to equate myself to a car. But please understand that we all go through this. Many of us go through it. And if you are feeling that way, I just want to encourage you to think of it as a self-love to start addressing these issues. Now, for me, I personally feel like the first avenue to getting there, I always feel like if we look good on the outside, we're going to want to take care of the inside. So when I'm always feeling a little depressed, first thing I do is make outside look really good. Because let me tell you, my outside does not look good without some serious effort. It takes effort. So, and then I feel invigorated to do more. Now, have I gotten invigorated enough to do some daily exercise? Not yet. I'm doing daily stretches for the most part. And it's going to get better. So please just understand we are all in this together. And if you are struggling through any of this or any feelings, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can instant message me or just put something in the post. I hope you'll share my video because I think a lot of times we see people and we just don't really understand the struggle being real. And in the salon, everybody who comes to see me becomes a good friend, and we end up talking about these struggles and encouraging one another through them. And that's another thing about having your relationship with your hairdresser. You know, it's another friend that you can go to, and it's just a support system. So I just wish all of you the very best, and please don't watch too much news. It truly will make you depressed. And just think to yourself, if you can incorporate one healthy meal a day, that is the baby step. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I also started taking my Herbalife vitamins. Years ago, I went through a phase like this where I was highly fatigued, and my husband put me on a regimen of vitamins through Herbalife, and he put me on some shakes through Herbalife. And it wasn't very long before I started feeling 100% better. And of course, I stopped doing it when I was feeling better. And, you know, we just do this yo-yo thing. But also my best friend in the world, Mary Kendrick, who owns Shop Around the Corner in Washington, Missouri. I've probably mentioned it to everybody. She sent to me a whole, I think it's a 3-month supply of the Juice Plus that she swears has gotten her through many of the illnesses she has faced in her life. So at first I was taking them just because I felt obligated because they were a gift. And now I'm taking them out of self-love. And what I do is I drink a Juice Plus shake in the morning because I sort of need that thick, milky substance to help me get all those vitamins and the capsules, the Juice Plus capsules down. But that shake, which is Juice Plus, and I get that through my good friend Sue Benefield, who is a Juice Plus distributor. That shake holds me through the morning. There have been times when it's been 1 or 2 o'clock and I realized, oh my goodness, I didn't eat my lunch yet. So try these things if you think they might work for you. I just wanted to give you my input into it. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out. And of course, JEANNINE'S Boutique is a full-service salon in Kirkwood, and we would love to see you if you're looking for anything. But other than that, I just wish you the happiest and merriest of holiday seasons. Make it your own. Other people and governments don't have to dictate the joy you have for the season. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.